Hello and welcome back with some more Sid Meier's colonization. We made a little bit of a time jump. I tried to accelerate a little bit and prepare for the upcoming war against the King of the Netherlands. Basically, we have to continue to upgrade our military forces, and we have to build another fortress in the Iron Mountain. I already built one in Fort Lumberjack, in Fort West Coast. We have one in New Amsterdam. And we have one in Vlissingen as well. So these settlements are very well fortified. We're going to build more forces. We're going to educate a lot more soldiers, and then we are prepared. By the way, do not be alarmed by the French forces looking in the vicinity. They are, in fact, friendly. Yes, we made peace with the French. They asked us for peace after, we basically beat the crap out of them. And they probably won't bother us for quite some time, which is great because now we can actually focus on other matters. They want to become independent as well, although the AI has quite a, let's say, unfair advantage. Once they reach 75%, or I think only like 66% of independence desire from the colonies, they will be granted independence. Just like that. So we have to fight, they get it for free. Well, that's life. We will have to fight and we will prepare. We have, however, very strong fortifications. We probably get help from the French at some point, maybe. Depends. Nevertheless, we will do our best to manage on our own. Artillery construction is underway. Yeah, you need tools. And population increase in River Valley, very good. New colonists learned the lumberjack trade in New Amsterdam, which is perfect because now I can actually turn you into a colonist and move this fellow into this tile and produce more lumber. Now we produce what? 42 lumber. Perfect. We can cover our requirements exactly. I'm using a couple of regular settlers basically to produce iron tools. I just delivered, ore, and we can basically use the old ironworks here in order to produce tools. We don't have to produce a lot of them. Of course, professionals would be better, but we don't care because we're producing artillery. And if they produce 30 tools a turn, that's perfectly fine for us. In the meantime, these gentlemen here are training these gentlemen there. And in fact, we can actually move in one more guy to training. Well, maybe not, because we're out of food here. Right. Okay. In that case, I think we're going to hold off on that. Unless I have another idea. No, I don't. Not right now, anyways. Maybe we can move one of out of the cathedral? Can we put another preacher somewhere? We could put in another preacher here. Sure. I'm trying to optimize it like crazy. You're going to be a colonist. And then I can move you probably in here. So we have one more guy who will receive training. Or you can put in another trainer. Like this. So these 3 guys are training these 3 guys. I think that's pretty much the best option right now. Okay, there's tools. I think we need those in Fort Lumberjack. Right. They're going to deliver 200 tools to Fort Lumberjack so they can keep up with the gun production. We're producing artillery in, like I said, in 3 settlements at the same time. So we crank out a lot of military power. I want to start the independence war definitely before 1700. So we have plenty of time left. However, we need to be the first ones, right? Nobody cares about second in life. We always have to be the first. Thus, we have to be ready to wage war against the Dutch king. And we will be. We will be ready. Just a couple more turns. And there's one of the privateers who has made some very juicy booty. 200 horses we captured from the French. What about you? You can actually load some of these guns We need to train anybody in here? No. That's actually fine. Yeah, I'm using basically a weaponsmith for tool production. We can deliver them a little bit more ore maybe if we have some spare ore so that these guys can produce their own tools. And I don't have to deliver all the tools all the time. And there's a fresh batch of colonists. Eager to be trained into soldiers. We can actually move in... Yeah, we're training, right? 2 guys training, 1 in training. Hold on, there's only 1 guy in training. And we have 2 trainers. That's not good. Let's see. Are you a professional? I think it's hard to see. We have a little bit too many people in here. Yeah, and it's going to get even more crowded. Let's unload these guys maybe. And yeah, we can load 100 ore. And look at that, there's even more ore. So actually let's level 200 and bring it up. And then could actually bring it here as well, yeah. We're going to send you to Fort West Coast because you need education. And you as well. So we're training 5 soldiers at the same time. Producing 3 cannons at the same time. We really try to improve our military might as fast as possible. And you can hold off for now. Because once these guys are trained... what am I going to do with you? Nothing, you're not worthwhile training. There's a tobacco plant, I'm going to send you to Iron Mountain. I considered training a second one, but to be perfectly honest, we are in a hurry. We want to basically prepare as good as we can, as fast as we can, so I don't really care about economy, really. Because we can get so many people anyways for free, because we have lots and lots of preachers doing their thing, and thus we will get migration. We produce a lot of people in River Valley. There's like 5 or 6 farmers producing with a bonus, because they're 100% Liberty Desire, so they have like, I think, plus 2 production. We can carry even more food into the settlement to bring it over the threshold. There we go, another free colonist. And the king wants to increase our taxes. Hold the Amsterdam Cloud Party to help the king. Fortress at Vlissingen opens fire on French priority here. French priority is sunk. Yeah. Sons of Liberty membership in Vlissingen is up to 50%. Very good. Fort Lumberjack builds another artillery, and we have 300 horses in River Valley. And Iron Mountain has 80% Liberty Desire, and they have a fortress. Very well. Okay, so we're done with building stuff in here, unless we want to build a college. Well, yeah, I guess we could build a college. Could build a college, and then I can finally attain the tobacco planter in here. I'm so frustrated that they're not optimized properly, but it's fine. It's not a biggie. It's not an issue. No, not really. Another artillery in the West Coast. A new cargo of tools in the West Coast. Perfect. 100% Liberty Desire in New Amsterdam. That's what we like to see and hear. You can actually load in that extra cotton we have here, and we probably want to deliver it to Fort West Coast. Some scraps that we collect. I mean, it's a lot of scraps because, yeah, well, they are lying around for like God knows how long. And after some time, we have a lot of that stuff. Now let's see. Yeah, we want to deliver the ore to the East Coast. Are you the ore deliverer? No, you're not. I'm going to park you in the Iron Mountain in that case. And we could do some trading with the Indians. Although I'm currently on a trade mission, right? We have a new guy in the... we have a new member in the Continental Congress who allows us to trade with other nations. So we should be able, technically... see if everything is full. Yes, it is full load. We should technically be able to trade with the French. We probably want to produce some tools. So this fellow here is now sailing to Montreal. See if we can do some trade with these guys. On the cloth, they give us 168. Or trade goods. We take the trade goods. That's a good deal. Well, kinda. Definitely better than the other deal. Because we can sell the trade goods to the Indians probably for a high price. I hope at least. What about you? Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm going to fortify you for now. No use for you. Yeah, now we're producing 52 lumber a turn. We finally have enough lumber in here. So we can crank out artillery like crazy. You can actually return to a settlement and become a colonist again. Where are you? There we go, there he is. Yes, we do have a lot of people in here. I know, it's getting very crowded. We probably want to move you to West Coast as well. And keep educating soldiers and even more soldiers. Okay, we have enough farmer in here, so we can actually move you probably to the church and move the expert farmer in here. So we have a surplus production. We have one guy in training here. There's 2 teachers. Where's the second guy? Where is the second person to be trained? You tell me. Oh, well, you know, probably we don't have a second person? Question mark? Well, that is audacious. Let's see, can we put him in another guy in here? Yeah, but we already wanted to send one here. What about Iron Mountain? Yeah. We're going to send this preacher fella to the Iron Mountain. Put this guy in here. It's not about efficiency, it is more about the general picture. Because this guy, we can put him up there because we're going to remove the carpenters from up there. What about you? Can we use you in River Valley? Well, you could produce some ore there, I guess. Don't we have a... Hold on, we have an ore miner somewhere. Yeah, there is an ore miner. You good sir. Turn to a colonist. We're going to send you up there and we're going to... More pioneer. Activate this guy. We can produce ore in the River Valley. Let's go to the River Valley. And you are going to... I want to send you... Right there, in this cathedral. They have some more space. So we can optimize everything in the grand perspective, so to speak. Okay, you have a lot of guns. You have 7 cannons. 7. These guys have 4. You have 5. And what about... We have 3. So I'm going to send you to New Amsterdam, in fact. We're going to build more. But I think New Amsterdam is going to face the brunt of the attack. At least it's my expectation. Okay, Your Excellency, the King of France is considering granting independence to his colonies. 35 out of 75 of the French colonies currently support independence. Once 50 colonists support liberty, the French colonies will be granted their freedom and become an independent nation. So, if 15 more of these 75 support independence, they will be granted. Or probably be granted. Most likely, I guess. So we have to declare independence before the French. We have to. And we will. Give us time to 1690. And then we're going to declare, no matter what. I think we will be ready by then. A new soldier in New Amsterdam. A soldier in New Amsterdam. And artillery in New Amsterdam. That's what I like to hear. It's precisely what I'm talking about. So we can move out these guys here. Turn them into soldiers. We can turn you into a colonist. I need more guns here. We need to produce more guns. The good thing is, thanks to our extra tools production, we don't need to deliver tools here anymore. That's great. Okay. And on we go. Train some extra soldiers. Can we sell some stuff? Maybe to maybe to a king. I know, but the Indians don't want that stuff. They want rum. Everybody wants booze these days. There is there any booze? No, but we have tobacco, and maybe let's try the cotton. And no, there is booze. There is a little bit of booze. I wish we had more rum production. I really wish. If I do another campaign, I definitely would focus on the rum. Everybody wants rum. Trade with the village. 36 rum. Gladly take it, and they want tobacco, tools and trade goods, and we have tobacco loaded. Very good. Extra money, we bypass the taxes, everybody's happy. Plus we lower the... By the way, the Indians are the Arawak are quite unhappy right now. They are a little bit concerned about our, let's say, way of life and the way how we treat their land, basically. I mean, we did settle very close to them. Okay, now you can sail to Amsterdam, probably pick up a couple of new people. Trade 100 coats. They either give us 100 cloth, which we probably gave them before, or we just give us the money. Well, it's not a lot of money we get. And sadly, we can only do one trade at a time. That's quite tedious. Now look at all the horses, which we received from our French friends by sinking a French galleon. Well, thank you very much. Turn a couple more of these guys into dragoons, so they will be top-notch troops. Very well. We keep as many horses in here as possible. Well, I'm going to upgrade one more. Because the more horses we have, the faster they reproduce. On the other hand, we have a limit of 300 in the stockade or in the stable. Once we reach 300, yeah, we cannot have more. Which is kinda, yeah, well, a limitation. It is what it is. Okay, you can just stay here. And we have a preacher here. And I wanted to move you somewhere else. Right, you wanted to go up here. Iron Mountain, that is. And you going to River Valley to increase the ore production. And you are going to River Valley as well to build some roads up there. You're going to fortify. And then we have to stockpile muskets like everywhere, like crazy. We have to have at least 300 muskets in every single settlement so we can re-equip 6 units. So they can go back and fight, basically. Tools in West Coast. Tools in Amsterdam. That's great news. That's great news because now I'm going to unload all this ore here. And I'm going to pick up 200 tools, which we're going to deliver to River Valley. Because New Amsterdam will have enough tools by the next time the cannon is being produced. Trade with the village. We gladly accept the 516 for the tobacco. Now they want rum, tools, even trade goods. And we have trade goods on the frigate. Well, some extra money. That's always nice. And we increase the relations with the Indians. I think you want to try to trade with the capital, trade with the goods. Yes, and they've paid 564. Nice. Tools, trade goods, cotton. Damn, they want tools first, which basically means they really want them. The privateer is going to annoy our neighbors. Because technically speaking, it's not our ship, right? It's an independent vessel. I probably want to return to Vlissingen now. Because this trade really didn't pay off. We did it, we tried it, it works, but... Well, actually, I don't want to sell the tools. No, we have 4,000 cash, there's hardly anything we can buy with that. What we need, and thus we're going to hold off on that. So you probably want to help here, and you are going to produce tobacco. Right, so we can finally produce a little bit of tobacco. You can probably help here. Maybe I want to move you. Right, we don't have produced enough wood anyways. So we're going to help out with the Liberty. Desire. Build a college, then we can educate another tobacco planter. No, we can actually educate a tobacco planter. I mean, why do we build a college right now? Why? I don't think we need a college, to be perfectly honest. Let's build guns. Or we could move them. Yeah, we could. What else we could do is move the carpenters to Vlissingen, because I think they could use help. Because the fortress is done here, right? In terms of production, they are pretty useless. Yeah, you know what? Screw this. Let's not waste our time. You're going to send you as a colonist. You're going to be colonist. Now we get free food, which means I can actually move another one. Let's see what I can do with these guys. If we had more tobacco, we can now reduce the food production. Let's see. If I turn you into a colonist. And then I would move you in. Oh, okay. Did I say anything? Did I say anything? I can't remember. There was something about a college. Indeed, we need a college to educate this guy. I thought we could do it in a school. No, we cannot. My bad. So let's do this again. And we can still move these guys because they actually turn them into a sentry board ship. And let's move these guys. Okay, so yeah, there was a reason why I wanted to build a college. I was right. You can produce ore here, so we can actually produce some tools, and I'd gladly have a blacksmith in here right now. That would be great. Could use another blacksmith. Well, you know what? That's what we can buy. We don't have to educate him. We can basically buy him. 45, please. You can go to Fort West Coast. Get some guns. 45, 45, 45, 45. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it takes. This is what it will take to fight off the expeditionary force of the king, which you can take a look on right now. Just have a free colonists. Oh, actually, we cannot sell that stuff right here. Right, this is. Yeah, some of the cargo couldn't be unloaded, right? Because we are not allowed to sell it. Let's purchase. No, we train. At least. Where are they? Master blacksmith 1,000. Let's actually train 2 because we have the money, and that's what we are going to do with the money. River Valley is down to 92%, no problem. Population increase in River Valley, perfect. Horses, very good. Now let's actually see the report. Where is it? Which one was it again? Continental Congress. Yeah. The king has 51 infantry regiments, 20 regiments of dragoons, and 20 artillery pieces. And we have... No, that was the wrong report. Colony advisor? Yeah, there we go. That's our total force. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 and a half guns. So we actually outnumber them in cannons already. However, they have a vast superiority in infantry. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. We basically match the numbers in dragoons, but they have a vastly superior infantry. So we're good with cannons, we're good with cavalry, but we need more infantry, basically. But we're going to just produce as many troops as we can. Because we are going to be on the defensive, which means we're going to hide behind the fortresses, probably try to lure them out here and there into the open countryside where we can ambush them, because we have advantage over them, because we know the terrain, they do not. But in general, we're going to make use of our massive fortresses, and this is where the brunt of the fighting will take place, basically. Okay, I think I wanted to deliver some tools here, but they almost have enough tools, in fact, to build a college, which is great. So we can take that stuff and bring it to Fort West Coast. And this privateer probably... We could actually buy another privateer to come to think of it, but we can also build in an area. It's always the question, I want more guns, right? More guns is always good. Okay, we can produce 200 more muskets in here, and now I'm going to basically produce iron ore in here. Iron ore tools, and so we can keep producing muskets and even more muskets. You can pick up 100 horses and deliver them somewhere else. You can probably mine some ore. Well, I'm not really proficient with it, but yeah, okay-ish. Okay-ish. Right, anything else to do? No. Great. A master preacher. Onwards into the church. More crosses means more migration, so we get more units. And once we have basically this, start the war, I don't know what to do with all these guys. We can probably turn them into militia, or yeah, we can arm them. We can always arm them, right? Not that it will be a very efficient what they were doing, but every man counts. Fort West Coast, please. You're going to get another education in the ways of the war. So I think we're going to start tomorrow. I think we can do it. You need some more tools? Well, you're producing tools, my friend. You are producing tools. Get the college. New cargo of muskets, perfect. West Coast, a new soldier, and a new soldier. And we have 300 tools in here. Really? Turn you into a pioneer so we can produce more. Okay, we're going to turn you into a soldier, and going to turn you into a soldier, and going to move in even more people that are waiting to be trained. Excellent. So we still have 2 guys, I think. It's hard to see. We have a lot of people in here, but that's pretty much what it looks like. We're going to continue to build a couple more artillery pieces, maybe 2 or 3 more in each settlement, and I think then we are about to be ready. I'm not too much worried about the numbers of the king, because we have the fortifications, right? We have huge fortifications and a lot of guns behind the walls, so if they are going to attack us, they will have a hard time. We can probably sell some tools. That should be okay, and maybe some tobacco. Some extra money. Tools. There you go, and now on tobacco, perfect, I have tobacco. Nothing right now, thank you. Pay a visit to the French. Maybe sell some... Yeah, there's a Spanish galleon. Hello. Okay, you can deliver some horses. Unload, I know it's too many. No problem, we're going to turn them into dragoons. Level them up, basically. Perfect. Anything else? I think the Indians wanted cotton, if I remember correctly. Fortify the gun. I can turn you into a soldier. I'll keep as many horses as possible so they reproduce, because we need them. You can fortify here as well. Waiting for training. Yeah, looks good. We still have a little bit of time left. A little bit of time is left on the clock. Not much, but a little bit. The longer we prepare, the better our chances of winning, but the French may beat us to independence, which would be a bummer. Basically, you lost the game because the other guys got there first, right? So, yeah, that's the plan. Okay, can we actually train... let's see. You are a sugar planter, right? Yes, you are. Please train this guy in sugar planting. Because then we can finally... finally, we can increase the production here. We could use a farmer, in fact. We should... I really neglected this settlement a little bit here. Yeah, I admit. I admit it. I really neglected these guys. Let's maybe build a customs warehouse, please. We could use another carpenter in here. We could use... Can you actually teach here as well? Yes, you can. Very good. Perfect. So we can educate another guy. We can actually send 1 or 2 settlers here to get educated. Artillery. Cargo of ore in River Valley. Perfect. Soldier, New Amsterdam. Yeah, no problem. We have the tools in a minute. Don't you worry. We can actually buy this guy. For 52 and... I can actually for 1 turn switch these guys out of here. Because they're wasting tools. Okay! Anything else to do? Not right now with you guys. We could use more colonists. Because we're running out of people to educate. I mean, we are teaching like 5 soldiers a turn. If we equip these guys as well, we will, well... We'll have a whole bunch of extra soldiers. Obviously. And maybe load the cigars. No, the tobacco. For some reason, the Indians prefer tobacco over cigars. And yes, these guys are really angry. Trade of the village. And we gladly accept the 19. Now they want trade, good tools, even cotton. There we go. And you, my friend. Is there anything, anybody in the vicinity? Some extra blacksmiths, some more people to train. You can actually trade with these guys over here. And do not attack, I mean... Yeah, this way. Okay, fortify. Fortify. And you are going to River Valley. So we can crank out guns 24/7. We're going to deliver the tools... Actually... What about New Amsterdam? Do we have enough tools? Kinda. Let's actually change this guy out so we can actually teach. Dude! Seriously, dude, look at him a little bit more closely. What is wrong with this place? No, it's okay. I just didn't see it. They are perfectly fine. They're okay. 3 people are being educated. Everything is fine. Everything is under control. Everything is fine. Do we need anything else in here? Not really. They are pretty well equipped. We could actually load the extra food. And I know it's not a lot. And bloody hell, these guys are... Oh, they are angry. Yep, that is a little bit of an issue here. We could deliver the tools here. They can continue to produce like 3 artillery pieces. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to Fort Lumberjack, drop off the tools. So they can produce even more. As a matter of fact, because this settlement may be very well be isolated once the Revolutionary War starts. I don't know where the Expeditionary Force will land. So we have to be prepared to repel the attack from multiple sides, because the continent is basically attackable from the north, the west, the east and the south. We don't know very much about Vlissingen. It's on its own, basically. Probably want to send you to New Amsterdam, because I think that's where at least the main force is going to land here. I'm pretty sure about that. And yeah, the Indians are like flipping out right now, because they see all this military build-up we are doing here. And they are quite concerned, so to speak. Do we have another place with a lot of horses? Not really. I mean, there is horses, yes, but not more than 250, basically. Cherokees are still happy and bring us some ore. Well, that's good. At least something. I'm a little bit worried about the Arawak right now. Ah, damn it. They are so quick they can basically move from Quebec into the open sea. Oh, Spanish galleon! No, stop! Spanish galleon! Oh, we need another priority. We could buy another priority, yeah? We had one, but I think it was sunk. Yeah. New cargo of muskets. Is that so? 200. Yes, that's a bunch. And there is enough horses here. So we desperately need. Well, desperately is a strong word. We could use the Smiths right now. West Coast produces another piece of artillery, and New Amsterdam as well. Right. We are getting there. Yes, and they are kinda, well, there's not much more room on top of that little hut for more call signs. Oh, hello. Hello! French merchantman sunk by Dutch party. Well, sadly he didn't have any cargo. What a pity indeed. What a pity indeed. Well, let's sail to Amsterdam, maybe pick up some more people, because once the war starts, we don't care how much money we have in a bank account. Not really. We could trade with the French, yes, but it's not like, hey, we need guns or we need military. No, we can trade what they have, basically. Okay, these guys are actually want to load some tools in here. Right, the reason why we have so many tools right now is, of course, because we are producing tools like crazy. We're like producing tools now in New Amsterdam, and we started producing tools in River Valley as well. So these guys take care of their own requirements. So we're cranking out way more tools right now than we need, which is great because now we can sell them. So we can actually take these 200 tools and deliver them to somebody who wants them. Let's see if we find somebody. Trade with the village. 100 tools. And there we go. 684. Rum, cloth, and tobacco. Nothing right now, thank you. You can get to Fort. You actually have tobacco aboard. Well, look at that. And you are blocking my tile, dude. I want. Well, I cannot remove the unit without declaring war, sadly. What a pity indeed. Now let's see, let's turn you into a soldier so I can wake you up. And then, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to go. Let's wait with this guy. These guys are going to Rio Valley. So basically, Rio Valley is self-sufficient production of weapons. New Amsterdam, we could actually... well, we're not completely sufficient here. We need ore imports. But except for that, we are pretty good. We can actually sell this to the Indians, I think. You can go... Actually, you wake up, dude. We need to get some rifles, muskets in here. Go to Fort West Coast. No, you stay here. Forget what I just said. And I think I do the opposite. Well, we can also always increase the Liberty Bell production. Doesn't hurt. How many guns do we have here? A lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys have 6 as well. Not too shabby. You can actually go to Rio Valley. Oh, yeah. That's okay. It's okay. Pick up some muskets, and then we have to redistribute the muskets. The good thing is that they can produce muskets on their own now. We don't have to move stuff back and forth, because I do not know how and where the Continental Army is going to land. Some Master Carpenters? No, actually 1 free colonists. They require 50 tools. Well, we can give them to them, or we can complete it ourselves because we have money. So, to hell with it. And now I'm going to turn you into a colonist, and you probably as well. And I completely forgot about it. Damn it! Soldier, New Amsterdam, Soldier, New Amsterdam, and a load of lumber and cloth. Wow. Okay, colonist and colonist. And you in here, and yes, there's one more. I know it. There he is. I knew it. And okay, it's troublesome. Yes. I think these guys want a cloth, if I remember correctly. And we need to use them right. This guy is going to attack. Ooh! 100 silver! Oh, muskets, horses! Give me the horses. And give me the silver. That hurt. Holy crap, that hurt. That ship was loaded to the brink. I cannot believe it. That was a huge beauty. Wow. I'm going to turn you into a dragoon. And yeah. Still training 2 people here. And I'm going to unload the car. No, I'm not unloading. Actually, that's perfect. You're perfect. You are perfect. You are beautiful. Because we're going to pick up the people in Iron Mountain and then bring them to Vlissingen, definitely before the war. And I'm still waiting for this French dragoon to move, but I think he doesn't want to. He has some odd obsession with the mountain. Okay, there's now 36 of 78. So they have 3 more people and total, and they have actually increased. And the Arak are pleased to see the prosperity of the neighbors of Dutch. We are concerned, however, that your colonies are beginning to overuse the land in the settlements. I know. And we should... we need a fiery preacher. I'm also back. I'm immediately recruit a fiery preacher so we can actually incite the Arawak to join a war against the king. Because they could also join the king's side. And then we could equip the Arawak with guns. We could... Didn't I want to train somebody? Right, a firebrand. No, a Jesuit missionary. We need a Jesuit. And then I'm going to recruit another colonist. And I'm probably going to buy another piece of artillery. Yes, I know it's hell of expensive, but we are good to go. And then I'm going to buy another couple of horses. Maybe 70 horses. That works. And we're going to set sail with everybody. Because I think this is going to be our last trip to Europe before the war. Yes, I think we are ready. Please teach him as a tobacco planter. Anything else we can build in here? Actually, no, I don't think. I'm going to hold off on that. I think we are good to go. We're going to migrate these guys to Vlissingen. Tools in West Coast. Tools in Amsterdam. Actually, let's have a look. No, that's fine. They don't produce that many, right? They're not just half the production of the professionals, which is perfectly fine because we don't need more. We could deliver some more ore. The king is increasing the army once more, but okay. 1 more unit we have to defeat. Easy enough. You can actually load all these guns and bring them to New Amsterdam. And that's a good thing. We can build the muskets in Rio Valley. Rio Valley is the safest place in the colonial empire right now. They cannot really reach it. And we probably want to start cranking out tools here. And we probably don't want to build an artillery here, but instead, how about a blacksmith's workshop? And actually complete it right away. So we can improve the production here. That's be fine. They don't have enough ore to begin with. So maybe even one guy is sufficient, because these guys, yeah, they only produce a little bit. 20 ore, yeah. So we may actually deliver some tools here. Because I was complaining, yeah, they're self-sufficient. Well, not exactly self-sufficient. I wouldn't call that self-sufficient. They can substitute it, the production. But we really should store like a ton of tools up there. Although, yeah, as long as we control this mountain, we can always move north, basically. Okay, 100 silver and 100 horses. This is... that really hurt. Not to mention that the gallon is gone and all the other loot as well. Okay, go to Iron Mountain, pick up the guys, and then, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the last efforts. We probably want to load 100 horses here, because we're going to equip the troops with them. There's one more thing. Let's go to Iron Mountain actually, because I have no use for you, because this guy is not going to move. Like ever. Sentry, prepare to board. You are going to fortify. And wait for guns. So, how many dragoons do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a lot. So I'm probably going to send one guy more to New Amsterdam. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dragoons plus all these guys. Plus all the guns. We have 6 guns in here. We can actually switch back to artillery production in here. We probably should crank out more artillery. We can always use more artillery. 31. They actually dropped. Spain. No, that's not France. That's Spain. Okay, so the other 2 nations left in the game, because the British are out, are closing in slowly but steadily. There is still like maybe 20, maybe 40 turns. It's hard to tell. Away from independence. But we are closer. We are getting there. There is 2 more things we have to do. First, I need to stop the lumber production in here, or actually maybe increase maybe build a customs house, and maybe actually put the people in there to use the lumber. Yeah, this didn't happen. You didn't see that. We crank out more bells. We could increase the liberty desire here, but it's fine. It's not great. The settlement is not very well defended, I know, but yeah, we have to set priorities. What was I about to say? Right, these guys need tools. They're going to get tools. Right, we need to wait for one more member of the... Right, I forgot something about that. We're using up the tools we're going to use for the blacksmith shop. And there's lots of horses in here. Dude, there's horses! Right, we need to do 3 things. Let's be precise. First, we need to wait for one specific member of the Continental Congress. Simon Bolivar, who is going to increase our liberty desire. Actually, you know what? Deliver the horses to... Let's deliver 150 to New Amsterdam. We need to wait for Simon Bolivar to join the Continental Congress, because this guy is going to increase our liberty desire by 20% in all colonies. So basically it pushes us to almost 100 everywhere. Which is important, because every settlement that has above 50% liberty desire will upgrade the forces to continental army level, because they will get promoted. If they have 100%, however, everybody will get upgraded. Who is a veteran, basically. Sentry, please. Sentry, please. Sentry, please. And you sentry as well. Guess what? And you're going to you're going to River Valley? Amsterdam? River Valley? River Valley. Guns. Remember? Muskets? Stuff? Boomsticks? Right. That's the stuff we need. And these guys are going to crank it out 24/7. That's their job. 40 guns, 40 muskets a turn. And as long as we keep up the production here, we should be fine. We should load some horses in here. Yeah. Very nice. You go to New Amsterdam just to load up the ore supplies. Excellent. 37. Yep, they are getting closer. They are getting closer indeed. I think we need a couple more turns, maybe 5 turns, depending on how long it takes for us to get the Simon Bolivar. But as soon as we have him, I think we are ready. We just need to redeploy a couple more stuff, tools, horses, muskets. Actually, I want to have the free colonist, strangely enough. Another piece of artillery. River Valley has a blacksmith shop. So they can produce 28 a turn. That's great. That's actually way more than we can supply, but that's okay. We're 8 short. So that will take a while until the ore supplies are depleted here. And they can try to keep up with these guys. Of course, they cannot exactly, but that's okay. They don't have to. West Coast is another soldier and another soldier. Ooh, okay. Okay. Now, I really want to see their total forces right now, because we are really cranking out a lot of soldiers there. New Kargov cloth. Probably gonna unload the guns here, because look at that, right. Yeah. Dragoon. We're going to turn you into a soldier and anything. Anyone else in here? I cannot see you. Well, that's a lot of soldiers. That is a lot of soldiers. We're still educating 3 people in here. We probably should switch in the education here as well. Well, I'm going to turn you into a colonist, that's for sure. And I can move you in here and you in here. We can still educate these 2 guys. Okay, so we're going to definitely wait for these 2 guys to be educated and these 3 other guys to be educated. That's 5 additional soldiers. Or dragoons, whatever we can equip them with. Then we basically have educated everybody. Please join the ship. Actually, I leave this guy here, just in case, and I'm going to send you as well. So these 3 guys are going to join Vlissingen, and we probably should... You know what, we're going to equip you as a pioneer. No, it's fine. It's fine. That's fine. You can basically either fortify yourself or probably... No changes, sorry. Yeah, right. I always forget we cannot pick them up here, we only can pick them up here. We can move them in here to increase the Liberty Bell production. So we can hurry up Simon Bolivar. We're waiting for Simon Bolivar. We're going to educate these 5 more guys. And then, ladies and gentlemen, then we are set to go. We could still check out our army size. This is our current army. Whoo! That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't count that one. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 dragoons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25 cannons and a half if I didn't mistakenly make a mistake. 20 dragoons, 25 cannons, and a couple of infantry regiments. There's the Liberty Desire. So when we get Simon Bolivar, we get plus 20% in every colony, which means every colony would be at 100% except for Fort West Coast, strangely enough. Okay, that's an issue. I need to take care of that because there's a large military force in here. So it's very important that these guys have 100% Liberty Desire. Very important. Okay, guys, I think we're going to make a break here. Tomorrow, we are going to declare independence. Tomorrow is the time. The time has come. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to watch tomorrow's episode. Give me a like if you enjoyed this episode, and subscribe if you want to stay updated on the finale of this series. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.